Welcome back to my channel. My name is Moon Dancer. How you guys doing? This is Return to the Shadows Challenge 12. And I wanted to introduce you all to Hoodoo. Now, I decided to do this because it was kind of cool learning about a different religion, and I found a lot of good healing spells, and that's what this is about. It's Hoodoo healing magic. And if you didn't know, Hoodoo is a religion that is made up of different African beliefs and spiritual practices. It was brought over to the United States because of slave trade, and the Christian religion by the 19th century made its way into the Hoodoo religion. Like the Bible, it is kind of like their spell book, and they mostly use the Book of Psalms out of the Bible. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like some of the beliefs is that like a super being that's neither good or evil is the one that created Earth. So I actually thought that was kind of a cool little fact. And even after the Christian religion made its way, or some of the Christians' beliefs made its way into the Hoodoo excuse me, religion, they have a belief that whether you're hexing somebody or not, or cursing somebody, it may not necessarily be a bad thing, because whether you're doing good or bad, it's God's plan. So I thought that was an interesting way of looking at it. So I learned quite a bit, and Hoodoo and Voodoo are actually both different, which I'm not going to talk about Voodoo in this video, maybe one in the future, who knows. So I have collected a bunch of healing spells. There's different baths for you to take. There's oh goodness, there's probably like 4 of them, honestly. Like there's one for if you've dealt with a lot of negative things in that day, then there's a bath for that. There's a bath to help you break bad habits. There's several spells for broken hearts, and just a whole bunch of different spells that can help your shadow self heal. And I mean, we all know that that's a big part of shadow work, is, you know, embracing your shadow self, you know, facing them and doing what you have to do to get back on balance. You know, light and dark, you know, when one is, you know, when you got one more, or excuse me, when you have more of one than the other, you know, it just don't seem to work out that way, now does it? But anyway, I'm going to show you guys these spells, and you can pick one to do. You can do all of them. I know that Hoodoo is not for everybody, so if you guys even prefer to, you can use them as a reference and kind of add in your own things, add in your own twist, you know, or take things out, you know, make it your own. Because, you know, I do realize that Like some of you may not like the whole idea of a spell coming out of a Bible, you know, or coming out of the Bible, which is perfectly fine because, you know, everybody practices their own thing and believes their own thing. So if you guys don't want to do these spells the way they are, you know, you guys go ahead and change it up. And, you know, if you don't want to chant from the Bible, then come up with your own chant. So, like I said, just make it your alls if you don't want to do them that way. I really think this is a good collection of healing spells because I've kind of touched up on some different things that would be bothering your shadow self, more or less. So, I've kind of touched on some different topics, and I think it's a good collection, and I'm going to show you like a slideshow video, whatever you want to call it, and here it is. So that was the Hoodoo healing magic spells that I chose from. I hope you guys liked them. I definitely want to try out some of the ones that involve the bath. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love a nice freaking hot bath? So I'll definitely be trying some of them out. Like I said before, you know, I realized that the spells come from the Bible. You guys can change that, you know, make it your own, or you could do it exactly the way it is. It's completely your choice. But I hope you guys do some kind of healing magic, because that's what our shadow selves need, right? So I hope you guys have a great day, and please return for Challenge 13, because it will be the last one in this series. So, I know, don't cry. Please don't cry. I'm joking. But I'll see you guys next time, and have a blessed day. Don't forget to dance under the moon.
Into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I've got a premonition that girl's gonna make me fall.